What's up, weirdos? Just want to show you how I'm building my raised beds. And when I first built this wall, we got a bunch of rain and this whole little area flooded because it's below everything else. So I had to dump wood chips in here to try to absorb some of that water. And it kind of worked. It's still kind of wet underneath. So what I did is I put down some cardboard. As you can see, great way to reuse cardboard, especially if you have a lot of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to build my beds on top of this. So I got my boards right there. I'm going to cut those up, measure them, and we'll go ahead and place them in here. And then after that, I'm going to fill it with a bunch of compost, and I have a big pile over there by my truck. Okay, so what I'm going to do for this particular bed is I'm going to try to notch it in right here, and I'm going to bring it over about 2 feet, and then it's going to go the whole way along the wall, down here to the corner, leave a few feet down here, and then it's going to go over here pretty much to this post, maybe just right of it, pretty much right in here. It'll end right there. Now, word of advice when you guys buy boards, make sure that they're straight. These are the two straightest ones that I could find, so these ones I'm not going to cut. The rest of them I'm definitely going to cut, but yeah, whenever you get your boards, check and see which ones are the straightest. If they are straight, those are the ones you don't want to cut. If they are kind of crooked, you can cut those and it really won't be that big of a deal. Plus, with raised beds, the weight is going to, the weight of the soil is going to push them. So another thing you can do is if they're kind of bowed a little bit, put the bowed end on the inside, and then whenever you put your dirt and topsoil and compost and whatever in there, that weight will actually push it out a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and screw these in, and then we'll go ahead and probably have to measure some out and cut them and then put those together. Okay, so I think I got this pretty much in place. The next step is to measure and cut, and then we'll connect both of them with just like a smaller piece on the outside, and then we'll go from there. Okay guys, so I went ahead and got everything cut and screwed together, and it's looking pretty good. These right here, I did have to add some screws in here, and then I had to add a few in the back as well because it wasn't really staying together, but I think that's going to work pretty well. And then of course over here I didn't have to notch this, which was good. Now I'm just going to kind of leave it as it is. It seems like it'll be fine. I'm going to push wood chips up against it. I might even find some rocks just to kind of help hold it up against the wall, and I'll probably do the same thing on that side. And now really the only thing I have to do is just push these wood chips back against it, and then we'll go ahead and fill it up with all the compost. Okay, so it is pretty much done now. I still have to top it off a little bit here in the corner, but it's looking pretty good, and I'm really happy with how it went up. So that is the first bed that I'm going to do. The next one is going to be over here in this corner, and kind of going along this wall, and then I'm going to do probably 2 of the 8x4 beds right here in the middle, and then we'll just have a nice little path going right down the middle. and I think that'll look pretty nice. So anyway, that is it for the little raised bed episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Goodbye.